Hi, I'm Jubilee from my blog createjubilance.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a magic ring for your crochet projects. Usually crochet patterns that are worked in circles ask you to make a short chain and then join with a slip stitch with each end to make a ring, and your stitches are usually worked inside of that ring. The problem with that is it leaves a big ugly gap in your project. So when you're making things like bags or pillows or stuffed animals, there's going to be stuff escaping from your project that you don't want it to. So what a magic ring does, it allows you to cinch that middle hole as super duper tight so that nothing can get out, and it looks a whole lot better than your chain ring. You're going to place your yarn between your forefinger and thumb. Give yourself 6 to 8 inch tail because you'll weave that in later. You're going to cross it over the top of your fingers, front to back. Pull it back to front, underneath, behind where it's hanging, and then go across the top of your fingers like that. That way on the back left side you'll have your yarn that's attached to your skein, and on the front right side you'll have the yarn with the end. Once you do this, you're going to place your hook under that first strand of yarn, grab the back strand of yarn and pull it under, and when you do that it'll kind of come naturally where you'll want to twist it around, and hopefully you can see there that the yarn's just crossed. Now once you do that, you're going to grab that back piece of yarn that you need to hold tight between your ring finger and pinky so it doesn't go anywhere. You don't want to get them mixed up. You'll grab that and pull it through the little loop that you just made on your hook. After that, you just kind of pull it tight. The strand of yarn that's attached to the skein is what's going to control the tension of your stitch or of your chain, and the tail is going to control the size of the loop that you just made. Now once you have that loop started, I usually hold that yarn like this and I kind of grab both sides of that loop with my forefinger and thumb. Makes it a little easier to work in. So let's try just single crochet. So instead of inserting your hook through a stitch, you're just going to be going under that piece of loop. You'll grab your yarn and you'll just work it kind of like that. So instead of going through stitches, you don't have to worry about that. You just work into that ring. And usually if you're doing circles with single crochet, they have you start off with 6 stitches. So let's do that. Alright, now once you get the amount of stitches you want onto your loop, you'll take that tail end and you're going to pull it tight. Now when you do that, you kind of want to hold on to your stitches that you've made, otherwise they might get kind of wrapped up around each other. But as you can see, you can pull it as tight as you want. There is no hole in the middle of your project at all. Now after you do that, you just follow your pattern. The only thing that's changed is instead of your original chain with a slip stitch and working inside of that, you're going to be working inside of your magic loop. Alright, since I'm showing you the magic ring, I want to give you an example of what it looks like to follow patterns as they're usually written. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since we'll do single crochet, we'll do 6. You're gonna hold it, insert your hook into the first chain you made, and slip stitch, which is just like a single crochet, except you take the same yarned over piece of yarn that you did and you just pulled that through instead of yarning over and pulling it through. Now, as you can see, there's a big old hole in the middle of your project. Now, even when you work your stitches into it, it'll close up a little bit, but there's still a giant hole in the middle of your project, and it's a little pain to go in later and sew it closed, because then you have this like awful lopsided hole instead of it being tight and centered and perfect so nothing falls out. So I just wanted to do that so you can see what it looks like if you don't use a magic ring. You're gonna have a gigantic hole in the middle of your project, and we don't want that. We like it to look pretty. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. For more crochet and craft tutorials, check out my blog at createjubilance.com. If you liked this video or have any questions, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment below for us to see. Don't be shy. Make sure to subscribe to both my blog, createjubilance.com, and my YouTube channel, Create Jubilance, to make sure that you are not missing anything that we're posting, because we do a lot of fun stuff, crochet tutorials, kids crafts, family fun, do-it-yourself projects, pretty much anything you can think of. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you.